Alright, what's up guys? Back at it again with another video. Let's get this fucking done, boys. Get this done. Alright guys, I know that's from last time. I kinda swore a lot, so I'm gonna try to avoid doing that to get strikes on my channel, so I'm gonna try to be a little lenient this time. Alright guys, so I'm gonna change it up a little bit. I know the last video I made was about Resident Evil, but I want to change it up. I don't want to be just saying like part 2, part 3, part 4, you know, like good jazz. Because it does take a while, guys, for these kind of videos to be made. Like the research that goes into the videos, I guess making the videos by scratch takes a bit of time, guys. So please bear with me. But with that out of the way, let's get to the post. Alright guys, with the first entry, evil farming game. So this entry is talking about a rumor that went through in 2016, where I guess the Redditor posts how he used to play back in his old computer. I think before he upgraded his computer. I forgot what time the post is gonna made, but essentially they used to play a farming game where I guess the farmer kills their wife and I guess hides the body while playing I guess the role of a farmer. I don't know really too much of the details of what the heck this game's about because this is more just a rumor, but because of this, I guess a 5-year search has been going on. Well, I guess since that time, and a subreddit has been created just to solely find, I guess, the truth between this like game, if it was real or not. And it turns out it was just it was a facade, guys. It's just fucked up. It's a facade. Turns out the actual game was all fake. It was never a thing. Let's see. Sorry, I got reading my notes here. I guess the joke was created by a Twitch streamer named Joel about I guess the idea premise of this, and the poster, the subredditor. I mean the subreddit. I mean the Reddit, their poster that initially made the post about the game. Kind of made a misremembering, I guess, of the situation of that joke said by the streamer, and pretty much started this commotion. And that's pretty about it for this entry, I guess. Alright guys, just to fix what I was saying earlier, because I think reading this shit again, I kind of fucked up. I guess the Sparta guy, the Sparta 213 guy, he was watching, I guess, a Vine Sauce video, and I guess this kind of pretty much gave him the misremembrance of the fucking idea of this fucking supposed farming simulator / killing wife simulator game. Alright guys, that's pretty much I got after this note. Sorry guys. Alright guys, so I guess the next entry, this is kind of, oh, this is kind of bad. Alright guys, Colby. So this one's pretty much talking about, I guess, a story in Reddit. I'm not saying it's true or not, but supposedly, I guess, I'm gonna go just a quick rundown of this. Family dog, ordinary family. I guess the dog's, you know, I guess rear end is kind of messed up, let's say. I don't want to get deemed, guys. And then I guess the dad of the household tries to play the detective and see what the heck is going on. Like, why is the dog like this? Because the dog's fucking, before his accident of his rear end, the dog was happy. Now the dog's all sad and depressed. Like, I guess, the dad tries to find clues, and I guess it sums up to the point where it's the son's fault. And that shit sounds fucking gross, bro. It's fucking nasty. And I guess, this is nasty, guys. Not gonna lie. But pretty much the story is, I guess, the son doing the nasty, doing the nasty to, I guess, the family dog, and like the other meaningless troubles and aftermath. And, I don't know, the story just messed up and sad. That boy, that boy is crazy, bruh. Next on the entry list, guys, Key Lime Pie Rabbit Hole. So this entry is pretty much talking about, I guess, a supposed AI or some kind of like user that's like sending out a bunch of cryptic messages to people like on social media. Like I think, well, based off the video that I guess Nexpo put out, pretty much talks about I guess like the supposed AI, pretty much talking to other people, tracking their IP somehow. I guess the example that Nexpo used was like some Swedish guy's like information, like kind of, I guess not information stolen, but I guess the bot kind of got information from him, like his IP, and somehow checked that he's Swedish, because they sent, I guess, the fucking guy a Swedish message, even though there was no link from the guy's like bio or any kind of information on the social media that indicated that he was Swedish. So I guess somehow that AI kind of pulls this information from like out of nowhere. But pretty much like this AI is like fucking messing with people, and the big tie about this is like they keep bringing about this I guess topic of key lime pie, and it's pretty much about it. It's just really cryptic. There's a bunch of connections to I guess a restaurant, uh, Captain I think believe with the guy Captain something, and yeah, it's a pretty weird ass rabbit hole. It's pretty good to look into. So the next entry, alright, this one's a doozy, guys. All of these entries are so messed up. I don't remember these being part of like the original ones I used to see back in the days. Back in my days, I don't know, not that long ago, but you know, those old, I guess, templates of the disturbing posts, iceberg, what thingamajiggies. I guess that's what you guys would call them now these days. But I don't know, it's kind of weird. But either way, guys. So 2 broken arms. So this entry is talking about, I guess, dang, how do I explain this without like getting demonetized, or I guess deemed on from YouTube, I guess. Well, I guess a son at the age of 14 was, I guess, you know, with their mother, I guess. You know, the bad stuff. Essentially, I guess there's a post made by, I guess, the supposed son, I guess, having this kind of interaction with their mother. And this Reddit post is pretty much made to pretty much discuss questions that people have about the situation. I don't know. There's not really much to go about it besides this nature of it. Just fucking, it's weird, my dog. It's really weird. And I'm not sure why the name 2 broken arms thing. I maybe piece up together, maybe because of the 2 people involved, but a little more into the story where I guess uh, the OP has, I guess, a sister that wasn't involved. The dad supposedly was involved. Not involved, I mean, in the doing, but they were aware and supportive, I guess, of the decision of these two. But I don't know, guys. This is so gross, so nasty. But uh, things that I do for YouTube, you know what I mean? Discussing all this crazy stuff, getting my YouTube channel almost deemed. We're talking about these kind of crazy things. But this is pretty much the post, guys. I mean, this entry. Disgusting as hell, but it's pretty much what this is. This next entry, guys. Yeah, video games. So this, I guess, rabbit hole is referring to, I guess, a conversation where inside of a Reddit post for, I guess, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, a guy named Yeah Video Games was talking to some other user, just pretty much just talking about the game. They're talking about some kind of mod for the game. So essentially, this post was about like discussion about favorite mods for the game, and I guess somewhere on the lines where Yeah Video was talking to some other guy, I guess something was triggered in this conversation where Yeah Video Games were pretty much essentially go on to say Ubisoft go, Steamworks bye bye go. I mean always on DRM. I guess that phrase kind of was triggered, and after this point, Yeah Video Games goes on a little bit of a craze, I guess, spam spree, just pretty much saying this kind of phrase and just like expanding on it, or just pretty much spamming the hell out of it. And this kind of spreads to like other Reddit posts, and this potentially goes on for a long time. I guess the background of this is like this user is kind of like, I guess he's on meds, and he used to be like an ex Jehovah's Witness. He had some kind of like traumatic experience when he was like younger. that's pretty much about it. So they're pretty much just dealing with some kind of like guy with meds, going through some kind of like going through some kind of episode, and like he goes on saying, just keeps on saying, you know, the famous line, Ubisoft goes, Steamworks, bye bye, always on DRM. Also, another funny note, while trying to do the research for this again, I seen this post a long time ago, but just rewatching the video again for, I guess, well, all information I got was through Nexpo, and looking through his pinned comments, funny, he puts on the, I guess, one of the phrases and just expands on it with, like, a usual post that, well, not usual, but, you know, one of the posts that, yeah, video games puts down. It's pretty funny. I'll put it here, guys, but I thought it was pretty funny. Alright, guys, so I pretty much covered the first part to this iceberg. I know this iceberg's been done a lot, but I wanted to give my take of it. And also, it's been revamped. I know a bunch of new things have been added. Like, for example, the two broken arm ones. I don't think I was added when I was seeing this post back in my day. And looking through, I guess, the newer tiers. Not newer tiers, but some of the tiers going down. Some new stuff is added. So I want to, like, give my own take and see what I could do. Yeah, but that's pretty about it, guys. For this part, I'll do a second part eventually. Just you know, just kind of busy, guys. I'm sorry I didn't make a sequel to the first part of my other video for the Resident Evil video. I will do a part 2. I just wanted to change it up. I don't want to be doing like a 1, 2, 3. I don't want to bore you guys and be like, oh my gosh, I already know what the fuck's gonna happen next. But I want to spice it up and do something a little different. I'll continue the series too, because I know there's a bunch of new entries I still gotta go over. And I guess look over, I guess, because these are some pretty interesting ones. But in that, guys, please, you know, like, subscribe. Please share this, guys, this video, because we're pretty much on the rocks right now. I don't really get a lot of views, but any views I get make me happy. And and I hope to, I guess, grow a community out of this thing, guys. Get some circulation and comments things going down. Also, guys, if I made any mistakes in the video, please let me know in the comments. I'll probably make like a special video pretty much fixing the mistakes I made. Other than that, see you guys. Peace out.